All right, folks, here we go. Daytona 500 in the start of Season 2 of the Career Mode. On this video, we've got a little bit of a throwback paint scheme, or at least an attempt at trying to get a throwback paint scheme for this season, as we're running a somewhat Michael Waltrip patriotic scheme that he had ran in 2013, or 2003. So, not 2013, he did not use that paint scheme then. 2003, it was my best effort at one. Not going to be able to see the exact left side of the car, but it pretty much replicates what the right side of the car looks like. I couldn't change the actual, I could change the base paint, I guess, but I couldn't actually change the imagery, on the car, how the stripes are aligned and everything like that, because I would have liked to have changed it, because I was going for more of a Michael Waltrip 2001 to, his DEI reign, kind of paint scheme there when he drove the 15 car, but we had to go kind of patriotic because the way the stripes are, I couldn't get the base paint to align right. So, but that's all that I was able to do, so I figured I'd go with this, and I think it turned out all right. Hopefully you guys like it. I gave it my best effort with what I was able to work with. So, anyway, we got to finish 2 top 10s in the first 3 races to get our incentive bonus of just over $363,000. And not only that, but this is the Daytona 500. Who wouldn't want to go out and win the Great American Race? If you win, you're in the playoffs. First race of the season. So, let's get into it. Big payout, of course. Maybe we can move up to 95 engine power before Atlanta if we get a good enough finish here. So let's see what we've got.
We're live from Daytona International Speedway for today's running of the Great American Race. Another season of Monster Energy NASCAR Cup racing is about to get underway. The drivers are in their cars and the sold-out crowd is on their feet. It's time for NASCAR racing.
Alright, so Alex Bowman looks fast from practice. Kevin Harvick is starting at the rear of the field, and so is Chris Buescher. We qualified dead last. Practice, we were alright in the draft. Once we get more cars like we do for this race, I think we'll have a little bit better drafting help. But definitely starting at the rear. It's gonna be tough here at the beginning. We don't have a super speedway chassis, so we're running 82 on engine power, 79 and 79 on suspension and aero. Instead of a maxed out possibility of 90, 85, and 85. So we'll see what we've got here. Green flag in the air. We are underway. Season number 2 in the Cup Series is upon us here. And we'll see how our sophomore season will be. Hopefully we win the title. Oh man, everybody checking up on the outside. Couldn't get down to the bottom in time. We still do have Chris Buescher right behind us, so that could help us a little bit. We need Buescher to give us a push. Yep, he will. He's going to bump draft us now down the back straightaway into turn 3. And we need this if we're going to want a shot to catch right back up to this pack, which it does seem like we're carrying a lot of speed. We're up over 200 miles an hour on the opening lap. And Buescher's staying connected with us. He wants to get us going. That is for sure. We're using the steering wheel to start the season here in this race. 3 wide just in front of us. We got kind of a big run coming on these guys. I doubt we're going to get stage points in the opening stage of the race here, but we're going to try to move up through the field as best as we possibly can, of course. Oh, they're checking up down the back straightaway. That's going to help us. We get to the inside of Harvick. Slight contact there with him and Ryan Truex. And I believe Austin Dillon, a little more contact with Harvick. Got to be careful here. Dillon now right behind us, trying to hold back Ryan Truex as well. Landon Castle pulls down right in front of us, so we're in 36th. I think we're just going to have to ride around here towards the back, middle to the back of the pack in this opening stage. Got to be patient. Oh, a little bump drafting there on the the 35th place car of Landon Castle. That could have went really bad there for a second. Just not getting a lot of help behind us, really. Unfortunately. 3 to go. Locked into the back bumper of Landon Castle, trying to get the inside to go. We've got 2 laps left in the opening stage. So we try to, of course, move on up through the field. Looking to the inside of Castle. We're going to get there now. So we go 3 wide. Ooh, couldn't quite clear him. We're going to get some help from behind here. Bubba Wallace giving us a push. Contact now as we're going to lose a ton of spots. Getting shuffled way out of line. We're back up onto the racing surface. Now some contact with Landon Castle as well. That's going to hurt our finish here in stage 1. Still got 1 more lap left at the line. Chris Buescher trying to help us out like he did at the very beginning of the race. So we'll have to see what the pit strategy will look like here in stage 2. Try to gain as many spots as possible to kind of help us out a little bit come the end of the stage, but we haven't really moved up ahead too far, and now Castle gets loose off of turn number 2, so we had to look to the inside for a second, and our run's going to stall out again. So 3 and 4 for the final time in stage 1 here in the Daytona 500. And we're going to finish 34th in stage 1 in the Daytona 500. So it could have been better, but we're going to probably have to try some sort of pit strategy to gain some track position here. Alright, so everybody's going to hit pit road, of course, as will we. And we are not going to take tires on pit road. So it's going to be a fuel-only stop. We'll take a tank, so 1 can. No damage for repair. And we gained 18 spots, so we're up to 16th. We're right in the middle of the pack now. So that definitely helped us out. Let's see if we can get stage points now in stage number 2. Of course, it's all about winning the Great American Race, but definitely want a good points day to go along with it if you can help it. Tires don't mean too much here, so I think not taking tires under that pit stop isn't going to hurt us too much. Ooh, a little contact with Cody Ware. He got loose and kind of fell back through the pack. On the outside there as we go 3 wide. Looking to the inside. Oh my goodness, 4 wide down the back stretch. This is getting tight. Contact with Kyle Larson. He is loose and he's able to keep control. Great car control by Kyle Larson. We're going to lose a little bit of ground ourselves as well here. Going 4 wide going into turn 3 there. That was obviously tight, and that's why there was a bunch of contact, but luckily there wasn't much contact. See if we can get a run on these guys. The packs have kind of split apart a little bit now. Trying to stay in the draft of the 48 of Jimmy Johnson, that is for sure right now. Don't have a lot of help from behind right now from Kyle Larson though. Look at that top speed, 207 miles an hour going into turn 3 now. Joey Logano leads the field. Of course, Keselowski coming off that championship win in our rookie season. Will he be able to go back-to-back? He won the most races last year as well. He won 6 races all season. And he finished 4th at Homestead to win the title. Our rookie year, we made the playoffs, got 2 wins, 1 at Bristol and 1 in the playoffs at Dover, but we were eliminated in the first round, so that win did not advance us, unfortunately, to the round of 8. Need Boyer to get down to the inside here. Kind of help us out. Oh, that was a nice side draft off of Johnson going into 3. That helps us a little bit. Still don't have a lot of help behind us. Clint Boyer is coming, though, and he's going to give us a nice little push. So Boyer now trying to help us out. Get us to catch up to the back of the 32 if possible. 4 laps to go in stage 2 as we try to get stage points. We did finish 3rd in the Daytona 500 last season. And we're up to the top 10. We're up to 10th now. Big run coming to the inside of LaJoie now. And Parker Kligerman for that matter. We're 3 wide down the backstretch. Oh man, LaJoie just a little loose there getting into 3. Trying to side draft him, pull his momentum back. We've got Mark Truex Jr. right behind us. We're going to clear LaJoie and Kligerman. That'll move us up to 8th. Ryan Newman just in front of us. Big run off of him. Now we're going to the inside of Newman for 7th. 3 to go in the stage. Not counting us out as far as trying to win stage number 2. I think we still might even have a possibility as we move up to 7th. Passing Ryan Newman, and we're right on the back bumper here of Ryan Blaney. Not really sure where to go down the back stretch. We're going to have to probably just stay tucked in line behind the 12. Again, we don't have a ton of help behind us right now. We get to the back bumper and we got a car in the wall. It's Paul Menard coming off of turn number 4. Caution is out and we'll finish 6th in stage 2. So at least we got 5 points there, but unfortunately a premature caution kind of puts a little bit of a damper to things. So we're going to take 4 fresh Goodyears. Not going to have to repair any damage. And a half tank of fuel, 1 can. So we're going to come off of pit road in 6th. We didn't lose any spots. We didn't gain any spots on pit road. So we'll see what this final stage will have in store. The green flag is in the air. And we'll get to see very shortly who will win the Daytona 500 to start our sophomore season in the Cup Series. Not a bad restart here. We quickly got down to the bottom of the racetrack. That's going to help us out a ton. It wasn't our best restart by any means, but just to get to the bottom as quick as we did, that's going to help us out quite a bit, despite the fact we lost 3 spots there. So we tried to get up to speed now down the back straightaway. Push coming from Eric Almirola, and a big run down to the back of Jimmy Johnson. To the inside, tucked right behind Jimmy, to his back bumper now. Almirola still there to help. We look to the inside of Johnson. He pulls the block on us. Nowhere to go there. 10 to go. We do have a shot to win this Daytona 500. It isn't impossible. We've only got 2 career wins through our rookie season, but we're looking to somehow win the Daytona 500 and pull off seemingly an upset to start the year. Still right behind Jimmy for now. And now looking to the inside to take it 3 wide, but we have to duck back in line behind him while trying to side draft. Oh, off the 34, pulled him back. He was trying to pull back Johnson as well. And that took us 3 wide to the bottom. Contact with Jimmy as we're barely able to get the position. He came down into us. Now he's probably going to try to give us a push here. He hasn't gotten to our bumper yet. And now we go to the inside of DiBenedetto for 5th. Big run coming. Will Logano try to pull down in front of us? No. As we get this 99 car all the way up to 4th in front of Joey Logano now. And now Logano down the back straightaway. Going to give us a push. Trying to help us out. Blaney barely clears Ryan Preece for 2nd. Bowman down to the bottom now. We're there to help him, but we're kind of a ways back. We've got a lot of help behind us, though, that is for sure. Here comes Logano again to give us another push. Ryan Preece looking to the bottom of the track now, and he's going to try to hang out Ryan Blaney to dry. Side by side for 2nd. We're going to take it 3 wide for 2nd going into turn number 1, but Preece blocks us on the bottom. But we're up to 3rd. Oh, Logano going to get under us now. Contact Blaney now trying to help us. We got lucky. We're still in third. Big run coming to the back of the 47. To the inside. Side by side for second now. Bowman goes down to the bottom again. He's got quite a big lead as it is side by side still for second off of turn 4. We couldn't quite clear the 47. And Logano going to push us, trying to help. 7 to go. Big push coming from the 22. We've gotten this car up to second now. Another slight little bump. And Priest is going to have to help us on the top. We can get down to the bottom. That would be huge. But we can't quite clear the 22, at least not yet. Priest still trying to push us and help us out. It's just not working out. Got to get to the bottom in front of Truex. What a move to get there. Priest is probably going to pass us around the top, but that's okay. We're able to get back to the bottom of the track, and we still have 6 to go. We're still side by side with Ryan Priest. Now here comes Ryan Blaney behind us on the bottom to help. Pushing us through turns 1 and 2 as we take the shove. We were lucky just to be in position to win last year, and I was very proud of a third place finish in the Daytona 500, but now proud is not going to be good enough as we try to go for the win. Man, this is, I don't know, this is going to be crazy. Trying to push the 47 and get him up there, but 5 to go. Still locked on to the back of the 47, trying to get Ryan Priest to get going here. But now we look under him again, side by side for fourth. Moving him up out of the way, off of turn number 2. Side drafting one another, we might need a little bit of help. Trying to pull him back again. We've got more help than he does. Blaney now behind us. And Ryan Blaney gives us a push through 3 and 4 to get us to 4th. Hendrick Motorsports 1-2. Bowman in the lead. Jimmy Johnson in second. Logano third. We're 4th. And Blaney is in 5th with Ryan Priest just behind him in 6th. 4 to go. We have not led a single lap in this race. We have not taken the lead at all today. Told you we're going to be competing for a title this year. It's going to start here trying to make the playoffs in the 500. Big run to the back of the 22, down the back straightaway. Blaney helped us get there. Now we look to the bottom of Joey Logano for third. Blaney going to kind of follow us there. Up to third place once again here in the Daytona 500, but Blaney went to the top to kind of help Logano out for the moment. And we got to pull up in front of Joey now, and Logano's going to push us. The top two have such a big lead with 3 to go. Over a half second for Bowman and Johnson. But if they can stay together, it doesn't mean that we're necessarily going to have a chance at them. But the 22 of Logano giving us a push. He's trying to help us out as much as he can here. And will we stay green to the finish, of course, as well. When they split up like that in the middle of the corner, I think it gives us a better chance. We're definitely catching them. We're about 4 car lengths behind Jimmy Johnson yet. Make it 3. 2 to go. We're running out of time. We're gaining little by little, but we're going to have to get some sort of a big run at some point in time. Johnson still on the top side of the racetrack. To the inside for second, Logano helping us a ton here. Up to second place, at least for the moment. Alex Bowman still in the lead, but he is all by himself way out in front of the field. Logano still hooked to our back bumper. But now we got a little bit better of a run coming, and we're coming to the white flag. Logano back to the bumper again. He's trying to help us out. White flag in the air, 1 lap to go in the Daytona 500. Can we make it back to the start-finish line with a shot to win it again? Come on, car. Logano trying to help again through 1 and 2 as we take the shove. Can we get a run? Joey just trying to help us as much as possible. Blocking around the inside. We can't make a move. Joey pushes us out of line, and will he have a shot at Bowman now? Back to third we go. Alex Bowman. Bowman out of fuel, it looks like. No, he's able to survive to the finish. He is out of gas, but we can't get there on the top. Bowman ran out of fuel, I believe, coming to the finish. Oh my goodness. Alex Bowman wins the Daytona 500, but we came up second by inches. Wow. .65 one-thousandths of a second, Alex Bowman wins the Daytona 500. Wow. We were so close. So Bowman's in the playoffs, and he wins the Daytona 500. We were so close, man. Logano was trying to help us out there. I think Bowman ran out of fuel coming to the finish because he was slow right in front of Joey Logano, and then Jimmy Johnson kind of pushed us to the outside there. But if that start finish line would have been like Talladega further down the front stretch, I think we would have had him beat. Wow, we came so close. On the bright side, I think we've got enough money to upgrade to a 95 with our engine power now. Oh yeah, easily. Easily can do that. And we got a top 10, of course. Second place finish, runner up in the Daytona 500. We were so close. 65 thousandths of a second, side-by-side finish with Bowman. Wow. Oops, I meant to compliment that. My bad. My bad, Austin. Wow. So we can upgrade our department here to a 95 on the engine power. So we'll do that. That gives us 333,000 left in the bank. And we're gonna have a lot more straightaway speed, which is something we could use. So now, see money-wise kind of how we stand. So we've got a 95 with the engine power that we can max out on. 1.8 million, we can upgrade both of those to 90. I only need probably upgrade the pit crew here altogether to max on the pit crew. We need 100, or we need 1 million, almost $2 million, 1.95 million. So yeah, we'll see. I mean, we're making improvements, that is for sure. Wow, we were just so close there. Oh, so close. It would be nice to get a fourth car as well at some point in time. Maybe get like a road course chassis. We'll definitely go for a road course chassis next opportunity we get, but if we can get that before Sonoma, that would be nice. But we really want to upgrade here with these departments the next couple races. Most importantly, we got to get that first win of the season as quick as we can so we can get in the playoffs, and then we start worrying from there by just trying to work our way in the standings. We want to get points as much as possible, but we do want to win. So we saw that was the only reason we got in last year, because we didn't have the points. So let's assign our employees here. So we don't need much more work with the suspension there. We'll get this short track chassis put together. Actually, we do need a little bit more work with the engine there to max it out now that we can go to 95. Alright, I think we're looking good. We do this. Still got a few races till our first short track race at Phoenix. So yeah, we're going to be maxed out. 95, 85, and 85. So 95 being the engine power. One more top 10 away from getting our bonus incentive there. $374,400. I think we can do that here either at Atlanta or Vegas. Looking at the work plan, we should have our Vegas car, our third chassis here. That should be maxed out by the time we go to Vegas. And yeah, the first car is what we're going to use here at Atlanta. So we're going to take that, and we're just going to hop right on into this race at Atlanta. You guys could kind of see the left side of the car a little bit better as well there, just with what we're working with here. Alright, so we're going to actually qualify for this race at Atlanta and see where we are on speed. Be kind of a nice representation. We're not going to practice, though, like I did in the Daytona 500. We'll see what kind of a car we've got. Should have a pretty decent one, I would think. Try to get up to speed here, off the apron, now onto the racing surface. Coming off of a second place finish in the Daytona 500, a career best in the 500. We're getting close. We finished third in our rookie season in the Great American Race, second this season. If we have to run another year, maybe next year will be the opportunity we have to win it. Of course, if we win the championship, we're going to go out on top and not have to worry about it, but Alright, 30.238, that's going to be 27th to qualifying. Man, I really thought we would do better in qualifying that time, but I guess not. Wow, that's kind of surprising, to be completely honest. Tire wear is going to be a huge factor in this race at Atlanta, of course, as usual, so I think we can gain a lot of time here. Even though we had a poor qualifying effort than what I would have liked, we're starting 25th. We got a couple guys going to the rear, and I think we should have a pretty solid run nonetheless.
Welcome to Atlanta Motor Speedway for the running of the Folds of Honor Quick Trip 500. This is a mile-and-a-half oval and a very popular stop for the fans and a handful for the drivers. Let's head on down to the track and get set to go racing.
All right, thanks, Rick Allen. Here we go. Joey Logano on the pole. Chase Elliott making an engine change. He's going to the rear as well as Brad Keselowski. So we know two guys, Keselowski and Elliott. Got the defending champ, Keselowski. Chase Elliott at his home track. They're going to be fast. Without a doubt, they are going to be fast. And they'll be coming from the rear, of course. So here we go from the 25th starting spot. The green flag is in the air. We are underway at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Try to get a nice little jump on the start here. We've got 10 laps in this opening stage. Let's see what we've got. Already looking down to the inside. 3 wide on the very start here. Not a bad start. Definitely hold it wide open here at Atlanta. That is for sure. Trying to keep control of the car is going to be the most difficult part, obviously. These bumps really just kind of throw you around. Oh boy, man. William Byron got really loose to the outside of us. Look at Jimmy hopping around as well, just in front of us. Taking it 3 wide to the bottom. Off to a pretty good start, though, I do have to say. Corey LaJoie kind of pulling up right behind us. Big run down to the bottom here, 3 wide. Oh boy, LaJoie is there. A little contact with Newman. Oh, save it, Ryan. Whoops. Okay, he did save it somehow. I don't know how. Oh, no, he did not. He must... Either he didn't save it or somebody behind him didn't save it. Caution's going to be out nevertheless. It didn't sound like there was some hard contact way behind us. So we're going to restart in 20th, it looks like. That was unfortunate. Whoops. Alright, well, here we go. Green flag back in the air again. Dang it. That shouldn't have happened. That shouldn't have happened either. That wasn't a very good restart. We got 4 laps left in the first stage yet, but... we're not looking good to start off stage 1 in this race, to be completely honest. Paul Menard trying to help us out a little bit. Trying to push us, give us a nice little shove. We're going to take that to the inside of Matt Tiff going into turn 1 now for 3rd. Very close to Tiff there. Oh boy. Made a little contact with Matt Tiff again. There we go, we got a big run coming now. Up to 23rd. That right front tire's burning up quite a bit though. Man, I really hope it makes it all the way back to the finish. Contact with Crease. Definitely have the possibility. Oh my god. Well, caution's out to end stage 1 as we bounce off the wall and came down into Keselowski, and he went spinning through the infield grass. Man, I'm running a sloppy race right now. Kind of sucks. Not gonna lie. Repair damage here. We gotta get as fast of a pit stop as possible. Gain 1 spot. We'll restart in 21st. Yeah, this race not going the way I originally intended for it to go. Hopefully we can get a top 10 somehow, some way in this one. We definitely got to clean up the mistakes we have made through stage 1. That is for sure. My god. I know this car's alright. I mean, it was a little tight there towards the end of the run, but definitely should be handling a lot better than what it is. Hemrick giving us a push here down the front stretch. Trying to help us out, get us going. Into turn 1. Oh man, he just went back through the middle there. What a pass by Keselowski. I'm scared of Brad. I mean, I know it was an accident that we had hit him, but still. Alright, he's just gonna pass us around the top. I'll be okay with that. Things could have went way worse there. Wow. We got close to hitting the wall there, that is for sure. Chase Elliott finally... Good lord. It's like it's tight and then all of a sudden it's not tight anymore and then it gets tight again. I do not like the handling of this race car. Well, now we gotta let Jimmy go. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty ashamed of the performance of this car so far. Man, just look at the bumps just throwing us around everywhere. Yeah, already only have 3 laps to go in this one. Stage number 2, it doesn't look like... Nope, caution's out now, so that's the end of stage 2. We got 0 stage points. Yeah, we're going to need some help here. We're going to want any sort of shot to finish inside the top 10 at Atlanta. It's just so disappointing. I was expecting a lot more out of this car, to be completely honest. Gained 1 spot on pit road again. We'll restart in 23rd, so we actually finished better in the first stage than what we did in stage 2. Alright, trying to get up to speed. 20 laps left in this race here as we start the final stage. Okay, decent run to the inside here. Larson trying to help us out, giving us a big push down the back straightaway into turn 3. Oh boy, now he's looking to the outside of us. More like the middle. I think we were 3 wide. Hard to tell for sure. So we're going to be short on fuel to the end of the stage. As well, we don't know how the tires are going to necessarily play out. Ryan Preece trying to get us going now down the front stretch. Nope, now he's going to look to the inside of us. Yeah, he's going to easily be able to get on by, it looks like. We got a really nice run on Preece again. That stalled out quick. Still got 17 to go. It's almost like it was like a waste of money though at Daytona just to have something like this happen at Atlanta, despite having our best car we've taken anywhere in our career mode up to this point. Chassis wise, how it was built before the race. Alright, we're moving up spots now. It took a little bit, but we're getting there. Gonna clear Corey LaJoie now, so we're up to 22nd. Definitely gaining ground on these guys up ahead. To go. That right front tire not really pacing in the right direction here. We don't have to check out of the gas, but we are checking up a little bit, trying to save these tires. I do not think they're going to make it all the way back to the finish of this race. Wow, Keselowski's driven from the back to the front and is leading this race. That's even after he spun through the infield grass after we made contact with him to end the last stage. Pretty remarkable. Nice little side draft there on Daniel Suarez. I'm sure Keselowski's probably going to be upset with this too. Unfortunately for us. Into the inside of Austin Dillon now. Gonna get around in 4th position. Move us up to 19th. We're inside the top 20. I don't know how the final run of the race is gonna go. I'm hoping we stay green to the finish. That's probably gonna be the best thing to have happen for us. Trying to go right up the middle. We do have some guys hitting pit road right now. Man, we almost got in the wall there. That was pretty close. Using all the racetrack. Look at us, just got to keep it off the wall. Oh my goodness, little contact with William Byron. That could have been a lot worse than what it was. We're going to stay out one more lap here. Yeah, this is some pretty interesting pit strategy here. We're going to try to make it as long as we can. So we're definitely staying out this lap. Closer we can make it to halfway, the better. I think those guys that pit with 12 to go, I don't think they're going to be able to make it to the end unless they really save their tires. I mean, the pit window is open as far as fuel goes, but just don't see them being able to make it. I really want to make it one more lap here, but I don't know if we can get it done. Gonna try. Gonna try to go one more lap. It's gonna be risky, but definitely going for it at this point. Gaining a ton of ground here. We're up to 3rd place. Keselowski, the race leader, still out of the pits right now. Really try not to overturn this car. We got to be careful through 3 and 4 this time. We're going to pass Chris Buescher. We're up to 2nd. We're going to bring it on to pit road. We got to be careful though. Going to make sure we don't blow that right front. Can't speed either. Oh, little contact with Truex. Man, we were 3 wide. Jimmy was under him too. That was just tight trying to get the car onto pit road. It's not going to repair any damage. 4 fresh tires. 1 can of fuel will be enough to make it to the end. So here we go, trying to make a quick pit stop. Alright, don't fail me now, pit crew. Do not fail me now. Man, we need this race to go green to the end. That would be the best thing for us. We can't have a caution here. Come on. Come on. Alright, 16.3 second stop. I don't know where that compares to everybody else. Alright, Keselowski's on pit road right now. We had a decent stop. I mean, we went in. The only guy ahead of us was Chris Buescher. We're going to come out in front of him. I don't know. I don't know where this is going to put us. Oh, car in the wall. No. Dang it. I mean, at least we're on the lead lap, thankfully, but we really needed this race to stay green to the finish. Wow. That's going to hurt us. Got a couple guys hitting pit road again. Well, I don't know what's going to happen now. If I'd imagine... Gonna restart ninth. Reddick hit pit road. Oh boy, I don't know who that caution was on. I saw them hit the wall though up through turns 1 and 2. We'll see. Green flag back in the air. We got a good jump on the restart down on the bottom, and we have 4 laps to go to try and win this race. I don't think we're going to win it, but we're going to give it our best shot. That is for sure. Got a big run coming through turns 1 and 2 at least. We'll need all the help we can get. 3 wide to the bottom off of turn number 4. Kyle Busch got really loose. Had to check out of the gas as we side drafted off of him as well. We've got to burn the tires up from this point on. We're up to 6th on the restart. Keselowski in the lead. 3 to go. Man, we really got to hope for the best. This car, I mean, if we hold on to a top 10, that would be nice. We actually ran pretty good through 1 and 2. They're side by side in front of us, of course, still. We're doing all right. We're not running terrible, that is for sure. Actually kind of gaining ground here on Eric Jones just in front of us. 2 laps to go. Oh, a little contact with the 10 of Almirola. He's going to get under us. All right, Chris Buescher trying to give us a push now. This could help us. This is going to help us big time. Big run coming up to 5th. To the inside of Hamlin now for 4th. White flag in the air, 1 lap to go now for Brad Keselowski. Wow, Chris Buescher just drove around both of us on the outside. White flag in the air, 1 to go. We're battling for a top 5 at least. I can't complain about that. Logano kind of holding up Chris Buescher. If he holds him up again through 3 and 4, I think we might have a shot. It's going to be hard to send it into turns 3 and 4. We're going to try it, though, down to the bottom, underneath Buescher, underneath Logano. Can we clear them both? We're going to clear Buescher. Racing Joey Logano to the start-finish line for 3rd. Not going to get it, but a 4th place finish. Can't complain about back-to-back top 5s to start the season. Wow. Keselowski gets the win. Well-deserved. He had the fastest car by far in the field. Defending champ wins his first race of the year. So he's in the playoffs now. We're not getting any stage points and looking like we weren't going to do that at the end of the race. That was a pretty good finish for us. 4th place. Definitely chaotic to start. And a unique finish. We're still 3rd in the point standings too, so that's pretty good to look at. Not too bad. Logano, a couple good races to start the year for him. Keselowski with that win. He had a bad Daytona though. That's why he's 14th in points. I don't think he got any stage points today either, so that didn't help him. Definitely not in stage 1, though, that's for sure. Oh man, Larson's 31st. It's only 2 races in, but still. Ooh, Suarez 26th. Some good equipment cars outside the top 20. Eric Jones, Colin Boyer, Kurt Busch 20th. Harvick even back in 19th. Jeez. Alright, well. Daytona 500 winner, Bowman in second still. Not a bad finish. So we'll get to see where we're at money-wise. We're going to get our contract incentive bonus, so that's pretty good. Looking good in the earnings there. It wasn't that bad of a race, to be quite honest. Or what it is to max out our engine power at 100, to be completely honest. Oops. Alright, well, we're kind of ticked off a couple guys here. Yep. Could have been worse, I guess. Alright, so we just got to finish the next race to get the payout, which kind of sucks that we can't just get it now, but we'll have to wait on it. And at least no matter where we finish dead last in this race, and we're going to get an extra $374,000. So we'll see where that puts us. So money-wise, we're just over $800,000. $8 million just to upgrade to a 100 on the engine. Now, I think the best thing for us is upgrade those two to a 90 at some point. Upgrade the pit crew, and then we'll maybe work on upgrading the engine. I think after that would probably be the best option for us. So we try to improve the car as much as we can. Wait a minute. I just show we have... $1.2 in the bank. Shows that we have $1.2 million in the bank there. It shows we have $800,000 there, so that's kind of confusing. I don't know. Oh well. Yeah, that's really weird. I don't know. Oh well. Not going to look at purchasing anything for this. So I'll upgrade the car before we go to Vegas for the next video. As usual, hit the subscribe button down below for more daily NASCAR content, such as videos like this and full race live streams with a realistic broadcast / commentary. Hope to see you guys in the next one. Daytona tonight, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. This video will be out well before that, hopefully. And if not, hopefully you guys enjoyed the Daytona race, and hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, hit the like button down below, and again, subscribe for more daily NASCAR content, and I'll see you in the next video.